Hello, collective. It's your 1111 coach here, Tiffany Satchel, aka Mystique, and thanks for joining me for another 1111 divination coaching session. I pray that you and yours be blessed beyond your wildest dreams for all of eternity. If this is your first time viewing my content, I just want to say welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, hey there, free thinker. I appreciate you all for engaging with me today. Just a little background information about myself. I am not an astrologer like most tarot readers. I'm a mystic Christian that enjoys practicing divination. I hope I can help those that view my content to manifest the best outcomes in their lives with the energies revealed to me and the spreads that I use. I stand behind the content I share on my channel, but please be responsible and take accountability for your life, because no one can live your life for you. My messages are merely for your entertainment purposes only. Why are my cards falling around like this, guys? Just a second. Jeez Louise. All right. Remember to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss anything I share. Also, YouTube has changed the algorithms on this platform, and I'm just getting my channel started. So please give this vid a thumbs up so that others who may benefit from my messages can find it easier, because sharing is caring. Okay, this platform is all about personal development and manifesting wealth and healing. So if no one told you this today, please let me be the first to say, I love you. I love you with that agape kind of love. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Forgive yourself. And thank you. All right. Remember, collective, when you tap in with Tiffany for your 1111 divination coaching, my intention is to share information with you all that will purposefully shift you from being a muggle-minded follower to a free-thinking mage, if you desire, because I believe we all deserve healthy physical bodies housing our beautiful spirits, multiple streams of ridiculous, enormous, and consistent income that fulfills all of our needs and desires. Relationships that are pleasurable and love-based, and a heavenly work that makes us feel whole and satisfies our deepest passions. And I hope I can make you a believer too. Remember that most of the messages that I share are timestamped. So if you're not interested in hearing my add-on messages, you can just, and you just want to hear the reading, you could just skip ahead to that message, okay? All right, so it's Friday. It's Friday. Okay. All right. So that means that it's Venus and Anael Day. I think that most of us know that Venus is feminine power, right? Love, beauty, value, art, romance, romantic relationships, all kinds of relationships, Mother Nature energy, Mother Nature healing, right? And that's what Archangel Anael is all about and more. She converts our unselfish deeds into comfort and aid in all forms, okay? So most people probably wouldn't think about using Venus for protection. However, Venus's protection is extremely powerful. And I cannot stress to the collective enough how important that it is to do protection work at this time, because there's some things going on with this collective. Not only with this collective, there's some things going on universally Oh, I don't want to talk about that. We're going to stay on the love vibration. Venus protection is extremely powerful. All right. The most powerful chemical in the universe is love. Okay. Love, the element of love is connected to water and fire. Okay. Water nurtures the earth element, and fire creates the earth element. Okay. Divine love can dissolve and dissipate every wrong condition in your mind, body, and affairs, because love dissolves everything which is not of itself. Okay. So if you want to protect yourself today, imagine Archangel Anael is flooding your consciousness with divine love and filling your entire body temple with light. Okay. Nothing will be able to penetrate your shield of protection, and you'll be able to shift your conditions in a positive way. Okay. So today I thought it would be cool to do a reading about the moon card. All right. This is Pisces energy. And of course, we are moving into Pisces season. So happy birthday, Pisceans, and many, many blessings and favors to you all. All right. I want to say happy birthday, Kira, even though today's not her birthday, but her birthday's coming up. So she's Pisces. All right. Venus happens to be Venus happens to be in Pisces today. All right. So Venus is in Pisces today. So today you could be feeling a little extra peaceful and forgiving and compassionate towards others. All right. When the moon card shows up in a reading, it usually means something is hidden or confusing, or there are secrets floating around that you are not aware of. All right. But this card can also mean that you're venturing into uncharted territory, going through a portal, or shifting into a new reality that will require you to rely heavily on your intuition. All right. It comes after the star card, right? Which is Aquarius energy. The star card shows up after a major upheaval or when unexpected changes occur that were very difficult, all right? In order to restore balance in some way and bring hope and healing to keep us forging ahead to the end of a course or to the end of our journey to close a cycle. All right. Now, if we pass the test of the moon card, right, we get to bask in the positive and loving energy of the sun to revamp. Okay. So that we can experience the rebirth of the judgment card. And then we successfully pass go through the world card and start all over as the Fool with the newly heightened awareness. Okay. The moon card basically reflects changes and transformation. I think that it's quite interesting that although it's Pisces energy, all right, the crab on the original Rider-Waite card, actually, it looks like a lobster, right? On some cards too. It looks like a crab on here, but on some cards, it looks like a lobster. I think on one of my decks, it looks like a lobster, but anyway, I digress. All right. It has the Cancer symbol on its back, right? So I guess it points to how important it will be to self-soothe, all right, and nurture yourself at this time, especially if you're going through a dark night of the soul. All right, which is also what this card can mean. All right. Oh, let me show you this card. Moon card. Okay. So I think on this particular deck, I think that this is Archangel Gabriel. I'm gonna check. Let me check and see, because I forgot, and I don't even know if they mentioned who that is. But let's check, guys, and see who that angel is on this card, because I forgot. Okay. I forgot. Okay, I'm just going to quickly... One second, guys. Because I forgot who they... This is a different... These cards are actually from this tarot deck, the Raziel tarot deck. Secret Teachings of Adam and Eve. And I really, really like this deck. But I forgot who is the angel on that card. Two ferocious, as well as the moon, a shaded face, crescent, 2-5, sealers are magicians, fire and water. Okay. I think the image here. All right, I'm going to have to really read this because I forgot and it's not popping out. The moon in the center of the card. These justice, moon. It doesn't say. Well, it does say, because I remember reading what angel is on there a while ago, but I didn't. I usually read the card before, read the information about the card before but I didn't do that today. And there's a lot of information on this card. It's just not popping out. Why is it not popping out? All right. I'm assuming that because this is the water element, that's Gabriel on the card. But we can also, if they're not saying who it is, boom, 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 boom. That's interesting. It talks about the towers that's on here. It talks about the animals. The moon. What should I call it? Guys, bear with me, okay? I like to be a little extra. That's interesting. Do this. We look at the moon. Okay. Shaded face. 2 points. Magicians. No. It's not. It doesn't say what angel that this is. That's on the card. It talks about Lilith. It talks about Shekinah. But it's not saying specifically. And most of these cards that's in the deck, they tell you who the picture is. It's in the final row. No, it's not saying. Okay, so I'll have to sit down and really, really read this so that I know. Okay, so we'll do that another time. All right. All right. So all right. So what was I talking about? I was talking about this card. All right. Yeah. So this card probably, it could show up in your reading if you're going through a dark night of the soul. All right. And that was something that I wanted to talk about. All right. So I've learned on my journey, all right, that when things start going haywire in my experience, that it's probably time to do some shadow work. And I know I've been talking about shadow work for the past 2 weeks, and that's because we're in the full moon phase, right? We're still in the full moon phase. We're in the waning crescent moon phase, which is also called the balsamic moon phase. Okay, this is during the full moon. Oops, spiritual burp. Okay, it's a good idea to do shadow work. Okay, that's how you keep that's another way for you to keep things balanced as well. All right, doing shadow work. Okay. So you guys know that I'm a Bible thumper, right? I love reading the Psalms, and one of the Psalms that you can read or even meditate on, okay, to help you work on shadow work. All right, if you are struggling to do shadow work, then you can meditate on Psalms 88. Okay. All right. And it's about the intention that you bring into it. All right. Intention is everything. So your intention when you're reading it, your intention when you're meditating on it is to receive healing. Okay. You want to heal your dark energy. You want to heal that negative side of yourself. You want to transmute the low vibrational energies that you're carrying. That's the intention. All right. So that's why it's a good idea to read it and meditate on it. Okay. Psalms 88. Remember, write that down. All right. I have it up on my community board. But I know that if I've been going through some weird things, and dealing with some weird energies, then I'm pretty sure that you guys have been too, So that's a good idea. All right. So we're going to get a message from the moon card, and we'll see what mark the collective will be making in the world. All right. As we close out the seasons of the zodiacs. All right. So I think I want to do the Venus message first because it's Friday, and then we'll do the moon card, and then we'll use my what's the tea cards. All right, if my video isn't dumb long, because sometimes my videos be like an hour long, and but they are time stamped. So I'll do the Venus reading first. We'll do a Venus reading first. I have my Venus incense here. Let's check our vibration, guys. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Okay, so it looks like we want to take action towards something, right? We want to, it's like we made a decision that we want to do something, and now we're trying to figure out how do we take action? What plan? Like it's like, all right, so we know that we need to make some type of plan, so we're trying to figure out, what do I do? What's my next step? Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. That's where we're at. We're at the 2 of Wands. All right. Let's see. Which one do I want to do first? Let me do a Venus message. I'm trying to think which cards I want to use to do this Venus message. I guess I'll use the light seers. Okay, I'm going to use the light seers deck. Okay, let's get some Empress energy on there. Some Venus. Okay. All right. All right. So giving honor. Ooh, what's that out? The Hermit. Ooh, this is a lot of cards, but let's check it out. Okay. Someone is someone is talking about the position that you're holding and how well that you're doing it. Someone is talking about the position that you have, right? They're talking about the position that you have and the direction that you're headed in. You got Temperance card here too. Wow. They're talking about how tapped in that you are. They're talking about how tapped in. Someone's talking about your position and how well that you're maintaining it. Somebody's talking about the collective. Yep. They're talking about how stable that you look. They can't believe it. They can't believe how stable that you look. It's actually causing someone to go into the dark night of the soul. That's what that hermit was. Because they can't believe how much that you've changed. And you know, sometimes when people see you change, right? They know that if they, like, you know, intuitively, they know when you start to change, they have to change too if they want to stay around you, right? Subconsciously, they might not know consciously, but subconsciously, right? It's like you feel different, and they're like, "Oh my God, I don't even know who this person is anymore," and it's causing someone to isolate themselves. So, you know, one of your friends, you know, someone that you're connected to, right? It's causing them to feel a little, you know, out of place because they feel like, you know, like you, and well, they know that you're changing, right? And things are different. They recognize the authority that you have, right? They recognize, oh my God, like, you know, like the power that you're possessing. They recognize it, but they're like trying to figure out where you know, where they fit in at. Because you're so stable, it's like causing them to feel like they want to get your attention in some way. And they don't know how to. It's causing them internal conflict. They're like, damn, this person is really changing. Like, she's the freaking empress now. She's the king of, or he's the empress now. Wow. They're confused. They're confused about how you got to that level and they didn't. Like, how is it possible for you to get so strong right under their nose? You know? And this is probably someone that you probably spend a lot of time with. You know, if you don't spend a lot of time with them, you know, they still feel like, you know, like you guys know each other, you know, like you guys are like connected. And they're like, what the hell? How did this happen? Temperance card coming out again. And it's making them feel self-conscious. It's making them feel self-conscious. Because you're standing there all strong and balanced, and they're standing there like, what the hell? Like, they don't have, like, they could feel the protection. They can feel your spiritual protection. They don't have it. They don't have it. They could feel how protected that you are. They could feel how confident that you are. They could feel your confidence, and they don't have that confidence. And they're like, how, you know, like, you know, how did you do that? How'd you do that? I mean, like, they should just ask you, right? Why don't they just ask you, you know, like, what are you doing? Like, you know, and not to, when they ask, right? Hopefully they're not asking because they want to, you know, like, you know, degrade you or anything. Ooh, there's a tower coming. How many people on this card? I see 2 people and 1 crown. Someone's hanging off the cliff dead. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I shouldn't say that word, right? I better say unalive. Oh, I hope I don't trigger anything. Look. But someone lost their, you know what? You see that? I don't use these cards that much, but... All right, so what I'm seeing in here is that someone's getting ready to go through a rebirth, right? Someone's getting ready to go through a rebirth. I'm hearing Eminem's song, "The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone." Who is that? T.I. and Eminem. Right? Is it? I've been walking the... No, not Eminem. I've been walking down this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. Who sings that? Oh, I've been traveling on this road too long. Oh God. And that's... Who sings that song, guys? I'm like, now it's gonna be in my freaking head. Justin Timberlake and T.I. That's right. Oh, I've been traveling on this road too long, just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. Somebody's going through a rebirth. Somebody is having a tower moment. They're going through the dark night of soul. And that's okay, because they are going to have a rebirth. Because that's what popped in my head when I saw the unalive person hanging on the end of the cliff. At least there was no blood, right? What's this card? 3 of Cups. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a joyful experience for them. You know, once they get through it, they'll be okay. They'll be okay. But right now, it's not so good. It's just not so good. All right. And that's what Anael wants you to know. So Anael wants you to send out love and light to all those that you are connected to in any way, shape, or form. Okay? Send out love and light. Yeah, because, damn, they're trying to get your attention. Somebody's really, really, really going through it. And you're not paying them any attention. You're isolating yourself because you're going through your own cycle. You know, you got to be in your truth. You know, you're focused on a new beginning yourself. You're tapped into your intuition. And because that's where you have to guard yourself. You're protecting yourself. And they can feel it. Damn, they're trying to talk to you. I don't know. You know, I know this is a message for the collective, because I don't know who possibly could be trying to contact me and not being able to, unless there's no one that I'm close with, that I have been in constant or continuous communion with, that can't get in touch with me. If someone is feeling like that about me, then I probably haven't spoken to them in like probably close to 5 years. So, because for the past 5 years, you know, I've been, communicating with the same people. I've been in touch with the same people. Everyone knows how to get in touch with me. So that, that has been connected to me within the last 5 years. So most likely. This has to, I don't know. That message is for you guys. All right. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Knight of Swords. Four of Swords. Okay, so Anael is saying you need to get clear on what your needs are. This is about getting clear on what you need to feel more comfortable with yourself, to feel more balanced, all right? This person has 4 swords on top of them, right? So on the original card, you have 3 and then you have 1 under, right? 1 beneath them. Okay, so that was 3 of Swords energy. Right? 3 of Swords energy on the original Rider-Waite card. It was saying, it says that, oh, this person has went through trauma, right? In their relationships, and they're seeking clarity. So this one is seeking balance. All right, they're seeking security. All right, so what I'm feeling is that the collective needs to communicate what is going to make them feel secure. What is going to make you feel secure? Okay. And be clear about it. Be clear about what it is that you need to feel secure. Okay. There go that 2 of Wands. You guys know. You guys know. You guys know. I know you guys hear all readers say that, but it's like, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up, guys. I can't make it up. Guys, I can't make it up. Okay. So let's see what's going on with this and why the collective is feeling left out of something, or like they need comfort in some type of way. Why does the collective feel like this? Bear with me, guys. Let's get this together and get it looking nice so you guys can see it really good. I'm going to pull it down some. I might have to break this up into a couple of readings here. This video up, I might have to break it up. Okay. So what do I see? Okay, I see 2 10s here. I see 2 2s. It's 1 court card. One major arcana. Interesting. That's really, really, really interesting. Okay, so what I'm saying is that the collective is beginning to attract people. They're beginning to learn how to work with people. Okay. I think that was something that was bothering the collective, is that learning, all right, maybe not feeling like you have enough friends, and now it's like you're changing something. It's like you're changing something about yourself, like you're making like this decision, like, all right, I'm gonna try to be more friendly. It's like the collective is like, okay, I'm going to be more friendly. I'm going to not be so judgmental. I'm going to be more open. I'm going to share more about myself now, so that I can, because you're feeling left out and you don't want to feel left out anymore. So now you want to make more friends. You want to start joining into, you want to start engaging more. Well, I can understand why you start feeling like that. Especially, it looks like you have, it's like what I'm thinking. All right, so now what I'm feeling, right? This is like my thoughts is going really, really fast now. What I'm thinking is that now the collective wants to attract more friends that are on their vibration, and I can understand why. You know, we're heading into spring, right? And it's like, you know, you want to be able to go out, you want to hang out, you want to do more things, and you've been feeling like, you know, the Hermit card was up there, you know, somebody was already feeling like you were isolating yourself from them. Maybe you feel like you outgrew the people that you have been around. You might feel like you have outgrown them. So it might not be that you feel left out. You might feel like you're not connecting to those people anymore. 2 tens, it talks about a celebration. Some type of celebration is going on. The celebration could be, maybe you went through some type of promotion, because you are sitting at the King of Wands, and I see the Judgment card. Today's Friday. Maybe it's an internal celebration because you feel more connected to yourself. You feel more in your power. But I do see you collaborating with others and being creative with it. I'm always happy when I see the 10 of Pentacles. It looks like you're halfway there. It's like, yeah, because see, it's like the 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. It's like you're halfway there. And you're trying to plan, and you need, all right. This is what I see now. Okay. It's like you're halfway there to the 5. You're halfway to your 10 of Pentacles, right? You feel like you're at the midpoint, and now you need to change things up. You need to change things up. So now you want to connect to people that are on the same vibration as you. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Things have changed in your life tremendously, and now you just want to connect to people that are headed in the same direction that you're headed in. Okay. It's like you love doing new things. This collective loves doing new things. It loves starting things. They love doing projects, right? I see you being really creative. All right. I see you working with people doing something creative, right? And you're enjoying it. Like you love doing new things. You love starting new projects. You know, whether you have to do them by yourself or alone, you love it. You love it. And you're learning how to nurture others from a place of power instead of from a place of, like, what is it? Like trauma, or you know how what they say is like trauma bonding, all right? Or it's like what is it, like low vibrational connections, right? It's like you know, like I ain't shit, you know, you ain't shit, and that's why we're together. It's like no more of that, right? You're not doing that anymore. It's like now you want to connect to people that are headed in the same direction that you're headed in, right? You want to connect to more like-minded people, right? And that's how, like, you're learning how to nurture others from a place of power. So to lift them up, right? You're figuring out what the people around you, what their gifts are, what their talents are, and then how you can connect to them. How you can be some type of how you can encourage them to grow and to transform as well, because you're a boss. Okay. And sometimes you feel a little complacent, right? And you try not to be so emotional. But I think that you tapping into your emotions, because I see water nurtures earth. Okay. I see a nice balance here. There's everything here. You're extremely balanced. There's nothing wrong with you tapping into your emotions, because once you tap into your emotions, you'll be in your love energy. You'll be in you'll be in moving in your intuition. So I see that, you know, that you're trying not to be so emotional with people. You're trying not, you know, I guess that there's like some type of fear that you have, right? Collectively, right? You're like, okay, I don't want to be too emotional, you know, but I think that you should allow yourself to feel even more now. Because the more you'll be able to feel, the more you'll be tapped into your creative energy. All right. And you'll move towards that 10 of Pentacles. All right. So if you're in the 9 of Pentacles, most likely this collective is in the 9 of Pentacles, because you're in the Empress, right? And this looks like the 9 of Pentacles to me right here. This card definitely looks like the 9 of Pentacles. All right. The 9 of Pentacles isolates herself, right? She's by herself. She's in solitude. But if you want to get to the 10 of Pentacles, that means that you have to invite people in. But you want to invite the right people. You want to share this experience with the right people. I get it. I get it. You want to connect to your soul family. I get it. I get it. I like it too. Okay. And I think that the collective is starting to realize that not only do the people around you have realized that you changed, you know that you're changed. You're not the same person that you were before. You're a totally different person. Your vibration is totally different now. The things that used to interest you don't interest you anymore. They come to an end. It's come to an end. You know, you have a new clarity about yourself now. And now it's like you're more focused on doing the right thing. If you never have been before, you're more, it's like now it's like you're more responsible now. You want to be more responsible with your energy. You want to be more you want your life to be more responsible. You want to be more responsible in your life. You want to build a good life. You want a happy life. You want it all. And you know that you sacrificed a lot. You've sacrificed a lot, like a lot. Like the Empress has sacrificed a lot. And you might have to make more sacrifices. But I think that you're willing to do that with this Judgment card. It's like you're willing to do that. Like you're willing to make the changes. Okay? Right now, you're in a position where people are looking at you like, damn, like you have everything. And you do. Look at the balance here. You have clarity. You're making plans. You know what I mean? You're tapped into your creative energy. You're setting goals and you're achieving them. You're closing out cycles. You're building a nice foundation for yourself, and you're like at like the midpoint of it, and it's time for you to refine. It's like time for you to refine what this looks like to you, what this feels like to you. Yeah. And you're allowing your creative energy to help you to create the stability that you want. Like through your creativity, your imagination. You're using your imagination more. You're being more colorful. You're figuring out what it is that you do good. And what you actually like. You see, because she's making a choice. It's like she got choices, right? It's like I can go this direction, I go this direction. You know what? I'm choosing. Like it's like you're choosing a path. And anything that anything that hinders you or that distracts you from your 10 of Pentacles, you're letting it go. You're letting it go. Like the worst is behind you. Like you've been through so much. You've been through so much. You sacrificed a lot. And now you're getting like you're intellectually, you're getting more clever, you're getting more clear. You're in your power. It's like now you're making the choices. See? It's like, yes, you're making the choices. You're thinking about what you want and then you're choosing. You're thinking about what you want. Choosy lover. It's like now you're choosing. You're like, you know what? I choose. I choose. I choose. I like that. That's good. That's right. That's right. It's your life. You have to, it's like you're taking more accountability for creating your life, for creating what you want in your life. And I like that. Amazing. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Okay, so now let's do, how much time? All right. Well, hey, sorry guys. My readings are long. All right, so now we want to do a moon card reading. Let's do a moon card reading. And let's light. This is Moon Incense. We're going to use the Light Seers deck for this one. Okay. All right. You guys are really, really balanced. Did you see that reading? It had everything. It didn't have any cups, but the Three of Cups had already showed up. And it was a lot of water. And I saw that, you know, that collectively you guys don't want to be in your emotions right now. But you need to be in your emotions because you're going to have to tap into your emotions because you need your intuition. You need your intuition more than you've ever needed it ever in your life, especially with this phase that we're going into. Your intuition is going to be extremely important. Okay. There's some false towers that we might have built, right? The Tower card came out, right? So there's things, you know, that we think that we might feel like that aren't important, and they are important in our life. That's a false tower. You know, our emotions. And this Four Swords energy keeps coming out. So this person is now, you've learned how to protect your heart. That's why you don't want to get into your emotions. Okay, you don't want to get hurt. See how she has two swords wrapped around her, right? She's protecting herself, and then she has extra protection around her heart. See that? It's like she's pulling the strings to her heart. You want to pull the strings to your heart. Like you're not letting anyone have the strings to your heart. And you got swords. It's like I'm protecting my heart and I'm protecting myself. And I get it. But you need your intuition, right? So this is like that's like a false tower. It's like, you're like, oh man, if I tap into my emotions, then, you know, everything's going to fall apart. And that's not true. If you don't feel and you don't tap into your emotions, everything might fall apart. Oh, I think my boyfriend is here. Okay, let me stop.